Yes, sir. Let's do it. I want to go home. I live in Columbus. I work tomorrow.
Yeah, just give me. We'll finish this up.
Our last match.
Yep.
This is for the 170-pound championship belt. First up, Brad Bukovic.
Go ahead.
Competing against Joshua Cole. Both these guys are black belts.
All right, guys. So on the left in the Open Mat Podcast, rash guard is Brad Bukovic, House of Gracie black belt, and in the black and red shirt with the spats on the shorts over top, that is Joshua Cole. He's Team SAS. He got his black belt from Dustin Ware in January 2018. Actually, both these guys. This is the last match, Lance. And Brad and Josh have grappled actually 2 times before. Brad submitted Joshua once, and then Josh beat Brad on points once. So if you like that rash guard, guys, my buddies over at Reshot, they did it. They're great dudes. So if you need to get some rash guards made up, contact me and I'll set you up with my guys at Reshot. Me and Brad do the Open Mat Podcast. So usually Brad's talking shit on me, and I'm making fun of his hair and no hips idea. Josh is a police officer. He wrestled. He was 5-0 in amateur MMA. He's actually one of the top ranked guys in the state, and he had to kind of make a decision: is he going to go full time in MMA, which takes a lot more dedication? But I think he decided, the family stuff was kind of. It's hard to go all in on that MMA. We got George Comer watching, guys. Brad sits. Usually, Brad doesn't like to sit, actually, so he must be kind of frustrated on the feet. Brad beats me up all the time, so I'm a little biased. I'll give you that to start. Can't see how Josh looks here. It looks like he's pinching the butterflies together. Now look, he's going to use that to pass, but Brad's really tough with framing out there, and when you go to that, use your shoulder to kind of pass. Nice. All the way around. Brad is so good at framing and recovering. Like it's really impressive for a man with no hips to do what he just did there. And Josh, I feel your pain. I get stuck doing what just happened to you on a regular basis. Brad's working these butterflies, trying to elevate. He's under on one side. He's trying to get under on both arms, I believe, and elevating. He's got a bunch of attacks off here. He'll go far arm. He'll attack the Kimura and to try and bait the guillotine. So Josh is actually aware of that. He said he's been guillotined by Brad before. That's how he lost in their previous competition. I can't. So we're about 3.5 minutes in. Now look, so Brad likes to kind of get him to defend that arm, and then he goes after the neck. But see, Josh is aware of that, and he's pulling out. And now we're back to kind of where we were a second ago. Look at that. That's a beautiful shot of the Open Mat Podcast with Brad and Cody. check us out on Facebook. Black belt stud Louis Armazani joining the party. That was slick. That was very nice by Josh. And I don't know how a man with no hips is recovering that way. How does he do it? I mean, this has been I guess maybe from the outside looking in, it maybe not has been a super entertaining match, but like for me, a guy who like loves the little things that are going on right here can see all these tiny details, and it's just, I'm seeing some sweet jiu-jitsu. So Brad's under, I know on the right side. I can't see he's under on the left side. He likes to kind of, he's trying to get Josh to pull him in so then he can start attacking. All right, he's going to push, he tries to shove the head down. See? So Brad might have to differ up these attacks. Brad is pretty tough to pass here. He actually has a lot of different options that he does to kind of either attack or regain. And even when you do pass, like Josh has almost passed, Brad's using these frames and he's just working himself back in. And it's a little frustrating, but it's pretty impressive to watch. Alan Turner joining the party. What's up, Al? Big Al, guys. Good dude. We have 4 minutes remaining. Now, I think Brad might have a little more success here because he's got the head controlled. So if Brad can do this and maybe go into some different attacks instead of the same kind of attack series he's been running. He's been looking. I wonder if Brad's going to attack the far arm, which Brad said earlier. He doesn't exactly watch that. Paul Rayberger, Helson Gracie black belt, watching. Really wish you were here, Paul. I did a very terrible job in the announcing. You are totally able to keep that job because I did not do a good job. I mean, right now, Josh has not had an answer for Brad's butterflies. He hasn't been able to pass. Now look, Brad's going to go for Now Brad's still on the head with the right arm. He's got he does have an arm in attack that Brad's pretty good at. Now he's going arm in, and I'll make sure I'll say that. Steps up and. Wow. Wow, very impressive match. Brad's a tough dude. He does it with no hips, guys. He has 0 hips, and he's doing that. Somebody, King of the Mat Championship. It was very impressive. Mounted guillotine. Wow. Anything you want to announce? Guys who are watching, I'm going to be interviewing multiple people who compete, multiple competitors. So stick around to get to see some interviews, and we'll go from there.